Welcome back to Danjo Trains. In this video, I'm going to start working on the lower part of the table. I'll be showing you how I design and install this brand new tunnel portal and test a few different trains running through it. So let's get started. This is the first version of the new tunnel. It's not exactly a brand new design, but rather a smaller version of the double wide tunnel portal I previously had on my layout. It was prone to falling over, so I decided to recycle the parts. This smaller version has all the same features, like different sized arches and masonry bricks. There is also a slight inverted slope near the top. To make this one a bit more stable, I've also used cut base plates underneath to reinforce and get the tunnel to the exact height of the wood. Now the next step is to install the tunnel. Because this new portal is the exact height of the space available, I actually have to lift the upper table in order to slide it into place. You can see that it's completely flush now. This is perfect because it means I won't have to deal with the tunnel falling over anymore while I keep working on the layout. Next, I add these sloped bricks as spacers on either side of the track. This makes sure that the tunnel portal is nicely centered. So what exactly is my plan now? Thinking ahead, I want to build a rock wall out of Lego bricks instead of cardboard. It would continue to the right, and I would build an angled rock wall to the left. Building here, including this tunnel, is a challenge because of how close the track is. Speaking of which, there's a problem. Look at the corner of the tunnel and how close it is to the tracks. I'm going to have to test this and see if the trains catch the corner. Sure enough, the roof of the Orient Express car is clearly hitting the tunnel. I'm testing with the Orient Express because it's the widest train I would run on the inner loop. This is obviously not good, so I'm going to have to redesign and find a way to shave just a bit of space. Since this is the problematic edge, I was looking at the different bricks that are available with rounded or angled corners, and I found these. It's part number 87620 and it has a 45-degree cut on the corner. If I stack a bunch of these together, you can see that there are a few noticeable gaps, but otherwise, I have the space I need to avoid a train collision. Now I need to figure out the best way to get these onto the portal, and that's going to require a bit of design work. Using the old model I had for the double wide tunnel, I created a copy and did the necessary modifications. If we take a closer look, here in blue are the new parts I want to add that have the 45-degree cut. This is just to illustrate the design work, as all parts will be in light gray. Next in pink, I have bricks that I need to replace in order to accommodate the new corner pieces. Finally in green, I have some vegetation that I want to add. These bricks highlighted in green will be used to hold the plants. Off camera, I ordered the parts and I built the new portal. Here you can see the 45-degree cut. And up here, I really like the detail of the vegetation. Next, I have the tunnel portal installed back into place. From this angle, I really love how the green pops out. Also, everything is really sturdy this time. Now, there's one last step, and that's to test the portal out with some trains. On this inner loop, I generally run 6 wide trains like the Hogwarts Express, and they're stored on these siding tracks, so I need to make sure that they can run in and out of the tunnel portal with no issues. As I mentioned before, sometimes I run 8 wide trains, but typically they only drive around the loop and don't need to go under the table. But, just to be sure, I should test them too. No issues this time with the corner of the portal, that's perfect. Now, backing into the tunnel, and 0 derailments. Since the Orient Express cars are the longest rolling stock I have, I'm confident everything else will pass. Also, the CN switcher here is slightly larger than 8 wide, and it has no issues either. Going back to what I said earlier, my next steps here would be to start a rock wall. This will definitely be a topic for another video, but I did make a small base for a visual. The challenge here is that I've never done rock work before, and that the slope will have to be inverted. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'll see what I can come up with, and I'll make a video when it's ready. And that's it for today. I want to take a quick moment and thank everyone again for your support and all the likes and comments the channel receives. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel for more amazing LEGO train content. Bye for now.